Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick little video about some things that I have been brainstorming and researching, things I've been hearing frequently from Younique presenters, but also from others who have been successful in the party plan, social media, direct sales business. You may or may not know, Younique is actually the first direct sales company to exclusively or primarily use social media for their parties, for their marketing, for everything. I mean, you can't even host a party without, being logged in with your social media. So we are very dependent upon it, and I think it's fabulous. It allows us to be relevant with today's culture. It allows it to be convenient. We don't have to go drag all of our inventory and do home parties, and we don't have to do that. Today's world, we're so incredibly busy. It's very difficult to do those kinds of things. I encourage you to do it some because it is fun. It's fun to get together with a bunch of ladies and play with makeup, and we found that when you can get our stuff in the hands of people, they love it. They jump on it, and your sales are going to usually be fabulous. But we don't rely on that. And I think we do have a little bit of a problem, though. And you're going to see my youth pastor's wife mentality come in here for a minute, and things that we've seen. We spend a majority of our lives with teenagers, and it's not just teenagers. It's all, you find it in all generations, but you really find it in today's teenagers, where we've become so dependent on social media that we've forgotten how to function, and we feel like we are safe when we are on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or Google Plus or whatever it is. When we feel on there, you can do things that it would not normally be socially acceptable. I feel like that has come into play a lot of times with our parties, with our personal walls, and I am just as guilty of this, and I don't know the exact way to fix it all, and I feel like there needs to be a good balance. I remember in high school, I used to love Buckle. I loved the clothes at Buckle, but I stopped shopping there because every time I would go in, they would hound you and follow you around the store, and I couldn't handle it. I want to be left alone. I want to be able to browse. I want somebody who is there that if I need them, I can find them. But I don't want to be hounded. I don't want somebody in my face all the time telling me what to buy. I remember a lady stood outside my dressing room when I was trying on jeans and wouldn't leave me alone. She wanted me to show her every pair of jeans I put on. And some of them, I didn't want anybody to see me in them, but she wanted me to open the door every single time. Anyway, but, so I think we need to try to imagine ourselves when we are posting. How would you feel as a customer? How would you feel as a friend if the things that you were posting were being done in real life? And I guess what I'm trying to say is we need to be careful about just vomiting up a bunch of stuff on our pages. We need to be always make sure that you're mixing things up. Every single post that you put on your Facebook wall does not need to be unique. In fact, on your personal wall, you need to maybe cut back the amount of unique posts that you create. Some presenters are not doing it at all anymore out of fear of Facebook jail, whatever. Also, on your business pages, on your groups, even in your parties, if you're doing a 10-day party, make sure you're doing games, fun facts, beauty tips, random things that have nothing to do about makeup. Make it so that people want to come to your page. Make it so that people find your page interesting. I know when we first started, we always said every single post you make needs to have a picture, a price, a picture, a link to your party, and something fun. Well, I honestly believe that we don't need to do that anymore. Now, when you're first launching, it's a little bit different because you want to make sure that everybody knows. Okay, when I first launched, yes, I was posting 2 to 3, sometimes more times a day on my party link, or my group page. I always had my party link, I always had pictures of the lashes, whatever. But I've been doing this for a year now. Most of my customers know where to go. If they don't, they message me. And so I don't want to, on my group page, and not even on my personal page, I don't always put a link. Most of the time I don't. Now, if I'm pushing for certain PRS by a certain time, and I'll say you need to order here, then yeah, I'll do that. But now it's very rare that I even say order here. I just have found that at this point in my business, I don't want to be the pushy salesperson anymore. I want to be the makeup person. I'm now learning more about makeup so I can share more beauty tips. I'm also finding that private messages, especially follow-up is huge. Private message works wonders face-to-face. I'm trying not to hide behind the vagueness of just general post on Facebook. And yes, please don't think that I'm saying don't do that. Just try to be intentional about being personal. Create invites. Do things for your customers. I just want us to make sure that we are no longer, and we are limiting the amount of just vomiting Younique at people. I just want to make sure that people associate us, especially my team, that they associate us with sincerity, that we don't come across as desperate, that we come across as women who are really trying to share something that we are passionate about. It is so important that our passion overflows into the things that we do and the things that we post. We have always copy-pasted whatever, and I think that is very helpful when you're first starting. But now I've gotten to the point where I try not to do that. Now that I'm comfortable, I've been doing this. Next Saturday will be my year anniversary. I've been doing this long enough. I don't always have to copy and paste. I try to do pictures of the day, show your befores and afters, show your look of the days, show your beauty tips, because your friends want to see you. Now, of course, I share other people's things, but I also try to make them myself. Anyway, I've said a whole lot of words for just one main point, is that I just want us to